thing that I did recent was I came to Ashley's page. She's someone that, she has multiple IATANs. She's good at booking travel. She has specialized in a lot of different niches. She's done weddings, she's done groups, and what she does is, as far as I know, is she'll actually make multiple Facebook pages and profiles for these different niches. So she doesn't put everything onto one. And that's up to you guys how you want to do that. But the one video I really like of hers is the one that says, oh, I thought I had it pulled up. One second. I thought I was right on it, but maybe not. All right, here. How to completely niche down in travel. So I'm gonna put this on well, I'll put it in the chat for you guys, and then I guess I can put it in, I might email the recording out and I'll have the links in there as well. If any of you want that right now, there it is. Let me make sure that she knows able to come. She'll probably pop in. So that one basically tells you how to completely niche down. I will say, I think in this training, she talks about how she niched completely down to like adults only, all-inclusive resorts, right? And she kind of put her why in there too. For me, I didn't really want to get that specific. I mean, I do want to be specific. I'm saying I didn't want to just do all-inclusive resorts. Something I'm really passionate about is Alaska cruises. So I do couples travel, honeymoons, all of that, but I added in Alaska cruises, which is a really specific thing. It's not cruises in general, it's Alaska cruises. So I have that on here. I have all-inclusive resorts. I have it in my bio as well. Honeymoons, anniversaries, and more. So she would say in this training, you need to have, how does she say it? Something about you need to also be speaking to a specific type of person. So like couples or groups or families. So you need to have that down, she would say. And then you also need to say whether it's cruises, all inclusive, tour packages, like you need to say, but and then cruises, I think she would say also a specific type of cruise, but I'm not sure. Maybe not necessarily. I think she would say it would be okay to say you book cruises for couples, that type of thing, or cruises for groups. So just watch that training, guys. I feel like it'll help you understand why she believes it's really important to have a niche, and you guys can do what you want with it. I will say though, if you feel like you're struggling with getting clients from social media, consider really niching down. I'm not saying you have to, but I do think the more that I've done that, it's helped. When I've started in the beginning, I think I was doing some marketing towards couples just because I kind of wanted to start with something. I didn't know what to do. And then it ended up working out well for me. But she would say too, if your niche isn't working out, you aren't liking what you're booking, then you can change in the future. You can change. So yeah, grab that training out of the chat and I will also email it out with this recording for you guys. Is there another training of hers that I wanted y'all to watch? Or whoever feels like this would be useful to them. I think it will be, especially for those of you guys that are newer and trying to figure out what to post and what's actually going to be useful. Another thing, and I can't remember if it was on this training or another one. She has so many good trainings, guys, though. So if you see a title and you're like, okay, it looks like I need that, just watch it when you have time. What I do is if I'm doing housework or taking care of my baby or doing something, I'll just let some of her trainings play in the background. You don't always have to watch them and be full on, but as long as you're hearing what she's saying, you can go back and implement some of the stuff later. But it's really useful to hear some of the things. Things like qualifying clients. She has training on that. Just there's a lot. And I know some of her trainings are about like using AI to create content. I do and don't like that. So for me, I use ChatGPT to help me put together content, but I'm not a huge fan of like flyers that are completely AI created. I don't know. I like personalized social media too. So what I try to do too is if I've been on an Alaska cruise. I've been to an all-inclusive resort. So since I specialize in these things and I've been there, I try to use some of my own photos sometimes. I think people like personal things too. So you guys do what you can. Depending on your niche, you may not have photos for that, but I recommend trying to, use some of your own things. But then as far as like creating a mock booking, I just throw screenshots of the supplier page into ChatGPT and let it do the wording for me and create something for me. Some of that definitely will save you time. Um, I should have checked to find if there was another really good training, but basically she also has trainings on like travel content creation and all of that if you're like wanting specific training on how to create the content as well. I can also share with you guys kind of what I've been doing lately with ChatGPT for content. I had it put together like a schedule for me for the week based on this specific niche that I have now. So let me go over to ChatGPT here and log in. And I've always, had somewhat of a schedule with my content, but it's been more and more sparse the busier I get. And I finally decided, hey, if I can come up with something that's realistic and doable for me, I should be more consistent because that really does help with getting clients. And I've known that from the past, but it's hard as a mentor, as like we have other family businesses we're helping run. So it's hard to keep up, but I still do want to grow this business because during the fall and the winter, I'm less busy with these other things and have more time to focus on this. So I do like to keep growing my business as well. Where am I looking for? What was I looking for? Oh, the code. My mind went blank. 634-286. Right. Okay. So I've asked it a lot of different things. But essentially, you can ask it for help with its, okay, so the weekly content plan, it was based off of, I don't remember what I searched to start with. It doesn't really show, but oh yeah, maybe it's up here. I don't know why I thought I was all the way at the top. Okay. Please help me with a content plan that is easily doable for me and my busy schedule. I would like to post Monday through Saturday once a day. I specialize as a travel advisor in Alaska cruises and all-inclusive resorts for honeymoons, anniversaries, and other special occasions for couples. I think that's misspelled, but anyway, ChatGPT will help you out usually. Um, so it gave me a weekly content system repeat every week. I don't think I loved that everything it gave me was like just a post. So I asked it to incorporate like a couple that were like one carousel and one reel just to push your content out a little more, but reels to me are so much work. So I being lazy and asking it for easy content, it gave me all posts. But then I said, well, I'll do one reel and like one carousel a week so that it makes things more interesting. You're probably going to get more views on things like that. So anyway, I asked it for that, and then it gave me an idea for a reel on Wednesday. Let me find the exact plan that I decided to use here. Let me see what all I asked it for. Okay. Okay, here it is. So Monday, dream destination post, rotate between Alaska cruise, all-inclusive resort. Okay, did I post this one on Monday? I wonder if I kind of used the idea and switched it up because that doesn't look quite familiar. But I know I did Tuesday's carousel. And I did it as a travel tip Tuesday. I kind of like to keep that just because that just gives people nice travel tips. They can come to your page and find a travel tip on Tuesday. So I used this and I actually turned this into the carousel. So I had photos with each thing on it, but I actually didn't use I didn't use this idea. I had it switch it up because I've already posted that one before. So I did a different one, but I used the same idea. I used the same travel tip idea. Wednesday, I did this reel yesterday. So today's content I'm still going to create probably after we get off the meeting. I'm going to hopefully get to where I get one step ahead and I can go in and create my content for the next day just to know that I have it ready. In case I get busy, and fall behind one day, I'll have it ready to post, but I'm still going to try to go in and post it manually. I just think that does better. Um, so this is the offer post booking. So basically, you don't have to do what ChatGPT says. So for me, I might just do the Alaska cruise deal. I might do a mock booking or something. I'm kind of sticking with the cruises for this week. It just makes it easier for me. I might stick with talking about Alaska cruises all week this week, and then next week do all inclusive in Mexico. So it just however y'all want to do that as far as your niche. But anyway, it has a great little layout here. So I would also, if I were you guys, kind of just put it into ChatGPT with your niche if you're wanting to get serious about social media. If you feel like that's something where that's mainly where you're going to be marketing to clients, that's what I would do. And one thing that is really important is that you guys, when you're first starting, you start out building a little bit of credibility. I wouldn't just post all mock bookings or, I would start with posting your certificate. And it's great to put some deals in here like this so people can see that you know how to build this out, you know the itinerary, you've done all of this work technically already. Um, and it shows them what all's included, price per person. So this is really helpful to people too. But things like 5 things to know before booking a cruise, giving them tips like this, showing that you know some stuff, right? So I will say for me, doing Alaska cruises, doing all inclusive, it's easy for me because I've done both of those things, like I've said. So I feel comfortable telling people that I know what I'm talking about, like booking for people because I know kind of how it is to stay at a resort and to stay to book a cruise, to be on a cruise. So I would say if you guys have done one of those things, or if you've done another type of travel, maybe you've been to Europe or maybe you've been to a specific country and you want to specialize in like exotica packages like Elisa does. She does a lot of those. So you can do things like that too. It doesn't have to be all inclusive. It doesn't have to be a resort, but essentially something that maybe you feel the most comfortable with would really help you guys, I feel like. You can also study on something. I mean, there's been agents that have not traveled a whole lot before they've become an agent, and you can still specialize in something that you maybe get certified in or that you learn about once you're here. So, one thing that's good is to also be clear on your niche here, even if your backdrop is just a nice photo or it doesn't have wording on it. I would have your bio at least say what it is that you specialize in or what you do. Also make sure you guys have your business pages linked to your profiles. That's really important. Or have a link tree with it in there at least. I like to have, I think, a business page right here. Then it shows up here too. I think that's really good. But yeah, are there any questions or anything you guys are thinking of that maybe doesn't make sense or oh, I have this weird red spot on my neck. It's itchy and I don't know what it is. I must have touched something that I was allergic to or something. Um, Let me X out of some of these. And yeah, and
I have a
sorry.
question.
Go ahead, Cynthia.
Um, when when you said post your certificate, do we need to literally post a picture of the certificate?
I did like a selfie with my certificate when I first posted it. You can do just a photo of the certificate if you want.
Okay,
I
thank you.
would, yeah. And if you didn't right away, I'm not saying, oh man, you messed up big time. I'm just saying at some point when you first started, I would go ahead and post that so that people can see that written on paper, you're a certified travel agent. It's just
What
a nice way to introduce that, hey, I'm starting something new, you guys, not just like you start posting stuff.
what about when you come certified? Because I'm into cruise and I love to cruise.
Okay.
And I have got certified at Royal and Virgin and I believe it's Carnival.
Oh, nice.
Is it nice? Thank you. Is it nice to post those certificates as well?
I would,
Okay.
yeah. And if you ever create like your own website too, you can put that on there. You can kind of have the certifications that you have on there. I
Can I
will
offer
say,
another suggestion too?
yeah,
Just
go ahead.
everywhere that you certify in anything, have the logo and then put a link on it. Like I have every link on my signature in my email. You can click on it and it goes to the website. That's my co-branded website.
Oh yeah, with the different cruise lines.
Yeah.
or anywhere that has a co-branded.
Anywhere. Yeah.
Did you understand that, Cynthia? Do you guys understand what she's saying? No?
I don't quite understand how to do the link for us. The only website I have at this time is with